now, we are pleased to introduce Worldwide ERC's President and CEO, Peggy Smith, SCRP SGMST.
Woo! Get up! Woo! Big shut up and dance! Woo! All right, look at these all-stars! Woo! 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 Right? Woo! Levi, now! Stand up! Don't sit down! Stand up! That's right! Get out yourself! Get out your phone! We're gonna do a group selfie! Selfie! Are we ready? 1, 2! On the count of 3! Woo! Woo! What do you think? Pretty good looking group! Right? Woo! Wow! How fun was that? Right? I know what you're thinking. I've either, failed my IQ test, of course I don't work in Congress, or I've eaten some Ebola eggs or something. Or quite possibly, you're asking yourself the same thing that I ask myself multiple times every day, every time of the year, right? Right, right, exactly. Now, before my boss, Cindy, comes up on stage and shoves me off, what are you thinking this means? For me, this is exactly what it means. Ah, right, we might be in Vegas, but we still have to be a little bit careful. At any rate, so I'm delighted to be here. I want to share with you what's the future for Worldwide ERC, because that's what's most important as we begin to invest in the dollars that you give us into services for our members in our community. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and share with you where those investments are going and what's the future for Worldwide ERC. So what do you say? You like it? All right. So let's get started here. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is our content. We recognize that content is a new currency. It's everywhere. Even our MC talked about it. You get up in the morning, you see it all over the place, right? So we embarked upon a path a few years ago with our Learning Academy. And our Learning Academy is going to be a repository that's going to be very simple to get to. It's not only going to have our content that's germane to us, but we're going to link into other partners' content. It could be an academic institution. It could be one of our many members that produce such rich research as well. So we want to begin to form ourselves into becoming a content aggregator. Somebody who creates content, but also brings it together so that when you're looking for information, you think to yourself, where do I go? We want you to go to the Worldwide ERC Learning Academy. But you know what? Content is just content. If we don't make it easy for you to get to it, and we don't make it personal, it doesn't really work so well. So I want you to envision a time and think about it from a marketing lens, where this association is really personal to you. So when you go out today and you're having your own online e-tail experience, be it Amazon, eBay, or in many of the other ones, when they come in and they say, welcome, Susan Schneider. Good to see you back here. Last time you were here, you were looking at what it takes to move people across a border between the United States and Canada. Well, guess what? We also think this might be beneficial for you. Not only that part of it, but other aspects so that it's really tailored so that we know what you're looking for and we continue to bring to you things that we believe are more important. So what do you think? You like that? Really personalized experience, right? Finally, on content, there was a board task force that started a few years ago under the leadership of Pam O'Connor as well as Panda Ritchie and a few others in this group. And they took a look at what we're doing in our U.S. event. And they came back to us and said, we want you to recast that U.S. event to expand the content offering that you have. And so I'm so excited to tell you that we are going to expand and recast our NRC to become our America's Mobility Conference, encompassing content from Central America all the way up and through Canada. And you know what? We're going to do it next May, and we're going to be in Houston, Texas. So how about a shout out for my Houston, Texas friends, right? We're coming to you, right? We heard you. How exciting, right? Nothing like expansion of content. The other areas that I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking about on our future, what's the future, is around connections and community. Last year, we opened an office in Shanghai. We created our own wholly owned foreign entity. Very exciting for Worldwide ERC. This year, we're going to continue to build on that, and we're opening an office in London, England. So exciting for us, because we came to realize you can't be worldwide from Washington, D.C., so you've got to get into that local market. So we're excited. We're in the final stages of interviewing for our managing director, and you should look to see us having an entity there. Somebody that can connect closely and more closely than we can from the United States in that specific community, identifying and addressing the needs that they have in this landscape of mobility. And with that, you might recall a few years ago, we launched a series of things called the Master Series. These were half-day deep immersions in taxation, immigration, global compensation, and we've done them around the world. So we've got our 5 signature events that we do that are a day and a half to 2.5 days, and we've got this half-day immersion that's on a deep topic. So we said, man, we're still missing something. So we're going to do this year 3 one-day events around the world. And again, as a way to build that community and a way to build that connection, because you've told us, come to my neighborhood. So I'm very excited. We've identified Singapore already. We'll probably do something, well, I know we won't probably, we will do something additionally in Europe. And then we're looking to see where we're going to do our 3rd one-day event. So another way to bring that community together in a short interval of time, but to build upon all the great things we've done in the past. So what do you say? You like that? Yeah, very good. Probably the most exciting thing for me, though, and we do ask you so many times to fill out the evaluations, and I'm sure many of you wonder what happens, right? Well, a lot happens with that. And through those evaluations, we heard so many of you talk about our marketplace. And I want to describe this to you. You talk about our marketplace in 2 areas. One, when you're together with this community, we don't always make it the easiest for those that are wanting to be purely focused on business development to have that. So we're building out a concept that we hope to bring to you before we get to Boston at our GWS in the fall. And the intent there is that when we're connected together, we want to create an environment that at a price point for those people that are just interested in the business development and that connected marketplace that you can be excited about, so that we can make sure that we have that atmosphere, not only in the exhibit hall, not only in the sessions, but for those people that come here just to conduct business or to hold business meetings. So that's another exciting thing for us. But it doesn't stop there, because not everybody is able to come to our events. So we're going to begin to look at how we can do this on a virtual capacity as well. So let me paint another picture for you. Think about when you go out to a community, whatever it is, one of the first things, if you're unfamiliar with it, or if you're new in our industry, which we have so many people that are new, you read reviews, right? And so we're going to begin to explore, is there some content that we can bring from all of your rich data around an experience that we should be sharing so people can make a more informed decision on their choices? So, what do you think? Do you like it? You think we're investing your money where you've asked us to do it? Fantastic. So I do have a special request for you. I know we've got a lot of youth out there and a lot of people that still want to be youth, myself included, who are social media junkies, right? I've admitted it. I sleep with my iPhone under my pillow. It's a tragic thing. And oftentimes in the middle of the night when I get a buzz or wake up, I go check out Facebook. It's terrible. I know, I got something wrong with me. But so many do you. I've seen you do it. I've seen people post stuff at odd hours of the day and night. It's where I look to see what you're doing, you know, what's going on with your family and friends. We have LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. So I got a special shout out for you. If you are excited about our future that you've asked us to lead and guide in addition to the other hashtag, I got a very special hashtag that I want you to begin to tweet on or to cover, okay? Hashtag WTF WERC. Now let's say it together. Hashtag WTF WERC. Right? You think you can do that for me, all my social media friends? Now, there's been some research that suggests if you're going to make a change, oftentimes you have to tell people repeatedly before they even catch on. So we decided we're going to have a fun little giveaway. So we created our first ever limited edition. So there's only 200 of these, and there's a whole lot more people here. Guess what we got for you? A t-shirt, okay? All right, now, what's the future? Okay, wait for it. Check this out. Woo! All right, hashtag WTF WERC. So I've recruited so many of our friends and our youth to give these away at the end of our keynote speaker. But I'm going to leave on this note. If you love the future, this is your association. Get out, talk about it. After all, WTF WERC. Thank you.